at 333. What's today? Is today Tuesday morning? 333. I want to give you these numbers to play with for all y'all that like to gamble and play with numbers. I'm seeing 333-555-411. Did I see 311-911? I wanted to go over something I went over with you Sunday. That blew my mind when I was telling you about water. Be careful about water and what they're putting in it. The United States government has declared a state of emergency worldwide for all United States citizens traveling abroad, that they may be targeted for murder or assault or other violent crimes, as well as in the U.S., and that the water supply has been targeted. This came out Monday. After I said it Sunday night, I made sure I screenshotted it with the date on it. So it was 24 hours after I said it. They made it public on the news, and they're dealing with the Iran. I think there were two Iran high-ranking officials that were murdered in a helicopter. I don't think it was an airplane. And they're trying to say it wasn't a murder, it was an accident, but some people suspect foul play. And I don't know if you all remember over the past few years, I've always said Nipsey told me to tell you to watch Israel, Palestine, Iraq, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Sudan, Iraq, Iran, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia. He told me, as well as Russia, China. He told me to tell y'all this. If you go back and look at some of the videos over the years, I have constantly mentioned those countries and the U.S. invasion and the U.S. hand in secretly starting wars. Some of these are secret alliances, as well as, see, they will be your friend. It's just like economic hitman. You can go on YouTube and Google, or you can go on Google as well and type in John Perkins economic hitman. They go in, they will put a country in debt, take over all the major resources, natural resources, to keep the people in poverty and famine, like they have done the Aboriginal in Australia and called them just black and said they live there when they are not. Those are the indigenous people that land and all the resources belong to. Stole it from them, put it in bondage, created their own laws, and made those people debt slaves and got them living in poverty on different reservations. Well, they do that everywhere they go, and it's usually some top official that is from that country that violates and fuck their own people in the ass for wealth. So you'll see a dictator, a black dictator over a country, got a big mansion and wealthy. Somebody like Idi Amin and a lot of these other black leaders in these countries. Then the people out there got them and mixing up red clay and shit with some water out the creek and cooking that, making them some goddamn dirt biscuit and dirt pancake and shit. And eating out the goddamn trash can. I remember I was a little girl, I couldn't understand it. I lived in the projects with my grandmother, and even though we did, these white people and these Jamaican people came over there to the projects, and they said we can pick 10 children from over here we're gonna take to Jamaica. I was one of the ones they picked. I went over there, and even though when I was a little girl, they had KFC over there. Boy, that chicken was good than a motherfucker. We was sitting outside. It was hot as fuck. I came back so black. My grandmama didn't even recognize me because we were jumping in the pool every day. We were on the beach and we were swimming. It was so pretty over there. And my grandma was happy to see me. She told me, "Oh, you so black, I don't recognize you." And I was just grinning. I was happy. It didn't matter at least it didn't matter to me. I ain't know no goddamn better. I'm just happy I'm out every day, and that just causes me problems. I can't be in the sun like that no more. I'm allergic to it. Tear my skin up. But when I was over there, we was outside and we all had our chicken box. They basically took care of us. We didn't have to worry about no money or nothing, and we got to convert our money. That was fun. And I was eating the chicken, and after we was all eating the chicken, a lot of people didn't notice. Of course, the grown people, the white people that was our chaperone noticed. When I put my chicken box in the or when people were putting their chicken box in the trash, it was I think a white man and it was other people coming up in the trash can eating the bones out the trash, and I didn't. As a little girl, I didn't understand it. So what I did was I didn't put my box in the trash can, and I don't know why I did it. I guess my grandmother raised me that way, but I stopped eating all the meat off my bone, and I gave it to them. Instead of putting it in the trash can, I left it right down the table, and I opened it and I pushed it over there. I still didn't feel comfortable with that, but I mean, that's what they were doing, eating it out the trash can and waiting for people to put their leftovers in there. And just as I was 10, like as a little girl, I caught it. And I just felt, I don't know, I guess I felt guilty. I stopped eating my food. And I think one of the ladies was with us. The white lady was like, go and eat your food. No, can I give it to them? And I pushed over there left it on the table, and they started eating it. And that made me feel bad. I felt like I was required to share. So that's what I did. But that's what the U.S., other governments will come into a country and do, and then make deals to bring all of their food out of their restaurants, KFC, Taco Bell, Starbucks, where they are making a killing in those countries, exploiting the children, working for nothing and making clothes for $3 a week or $2 a day, and fucking them all in the ass and sex trafficking them old ass men, fucking damn 2 and 3 year old goddamn it little girls over there, turning the rats out over there. We know they're gonna turn the monkeys out because the monkeys get turned up any goddamn way, wherever the fuck they at. The monkeys gonna go over there and get they goddamn it 2 piece mini skirt, get they goddamn it thong that's 3 times 2 lift, for they already got a little piece of ass back there. God, I can ball my fist up, but that's about the size of a monkey whole ass. They like them miniature monkeys. So they can cram dick up in they little bitty asshole and shit. So them monkeys gonna go in there too. They gonna go to the boutique, goddamn it. But monkey got enough sense. Go up there and get him a taxi, goddamn it, sell some hair on. Right? Monkey gonna be up on the roof, goddamn it, looking for them white boys want that meth. Them niggas want that meth and that crack. Goddamn, them monkeys got them pills down in their pocket with their hair over it. They don't, the monkeys, they'll cut a slit down around their pussy, around their hip bone, around their dick and shit, and pack the pills down there now. Sitting up there on the goddamn rooftop. Woo woo! Come on down the damn drain pipe, slide down it, hop on his damn motorcycle, go around there, sell him some goddamn meth and crack. Gonna go to the boutique that night or get on. He might have his own car, might have his own electric scooter. Go around and get him an outfit. Goddamn one of them white boys done gave him enough money. My chain, my chain. He done bought him a chain and shit. He down there selling pussy and jacking dicks off down there, late at night down there with them rich white men down there by the beach with one of them coconuts carved out with some damn juice and shit and a straw and a damn pineapple on the side. Them monkeys ain't finna have their day. Look, y'all not finna deprive them monkeys of no food, no pussy, no dick, nowhere to stay. Go up there and get them some of them pink house shoes from Frederick or Hollywood with the fluffy, goddamn it, fluffy on the front of it. Done got one of them damn Chinese bitches to do their toenail. Put some special gloss and shit. Get them gel nails on with the heel out. Them monkeys ain't finna. You not finna play with them. Goddamn it. Got one goddamn bitch. So the monkeys don't have no problem. Goddamn it, prostituting and selling pussy and ass and selling some dick and getting some head out and shit. But they up there doing it to them little children and shit too. And bringing their diamond stores in, and then that's how the economic hitman is somebody on top that done sold them out in their own culture. Then when they don't want to play the game no more, yeah, that monkey pussy. Yes, you got to learn how to fucking suck dick like that monkey and them Philippine girl called. See them Asian girls, they mama make them at 5 and 10 years old. They might have to walk up and down the street with a banana in they pussy, a plantain in they pussy, and they better not drop it or get their ass beat. They can walk they whole pussy, man. They can walk around the block, pull a banana up in they pussy, peel it, and have the banana still up in that. But see, that's why they so good at fucky. I mean, love you long time. See, y'all black bitches better get with the program, goddamn. But that's why a lot of these bitches be taking your goddamn man and Jen and Mai and all these fucking Asian bitches around here called them and them monkeys and shit. They freaks and they mama. See, our mama don't want to teach us the game. Teach them how to hold them big black dicks up in them. And see, that's why them niggas go over there in the service and military and shit, come back fucked up, leave all them babies over there you don't know about, and you think nigga been holding this dick for you. Nigga, bitch got that nigga on heroin over there. Because, it's normal over there, for energy and shit and cocaine, taking that shit. And them Spanish bitches. Them bitches doing all kind of freak shit to them and turning them out. Then they come up here looking for it. You don't know how to goddamn it do it. You don't. Oh, that's nasty. I don't want to. Okay, she do. What you don't want to do, she'll do. And the monkeys know how to jack dick real good, man. So that's you don't believe me? Go study the culture. Ask somebody in that culture. Them Asian girls be little, but they can take some big pipe. I'm talking about in every hole, and they got down body cause they talk and they be fit with it too. They pussy stretch. That's what white boy told me. He said it stretch. Why? Because they get that wok. Goddamn, they eat that wok, that vegetable, that rye, that sesame oil and shit. See, you can be pregnant. Excuse me, they sit outside pregnant. And that's why a lot of women, cause see, I ain't know at that time, but if I ever have another child, I know what to do. Your pelvis won't open up, and you can't have them babies, and then when they push down, if you do have them, a lot of women, black women especially, the highest rate of death with being pregnant and having babies is with black women, so-called black women, because they don't give a fuck, and you don't have your doctors care about you, and you don't understand your body. Thank you, Shaka Davis, baby, for sharing my cash up. Hit that cash up, make it clap. I'm not finna be in here too long now, y'all. Hit this cash up tonight or tomorrow. I don't know, you might, it won't hurt to try. If you want to try different cultures just to experience the shit before you settle down, or shit, your woman might let you. A lot of women are open to this kind of thing, but had a baby vaginally, and then the woman can't have sex up for a while, or hard to walk or function because the baby tear the busted pussy all open. Then the membrane, that I forgot the name of it, I gotta look it up. I should know these things. It's a membrane of muscle and tissue between the pussy and the asshole. That's toe all the way back to the asshole, just toe. Raggedy pussy and raggedy ass from that baby, especially that baby got a big ass damn dome head come out of there, tear you all up. See, that's not supposed to be like that. See, your pussy, even you ain't having sex with the right man while you pregnant, and you don't have the right diet. Why yeah, they do call it the tank, Lucifer. And you don't have your pussy all up. See, you supposed to have your pussy with the right oil, have your pussy engorged and the lining of it so engorged with the right oil that a doctor can put his hand up there and pull that big ass head down, and all your pussy gonna do is be like a giant rubber band. That's what this white man told me. He liked to fuck them Asian girl because he said that they live, but they pussy live, but they get real big, take a lot of big long white dick up in it, and said just like a rubber band. bun yang yang yang, it sprang back on you. See, that's what a pussy made to do. Now the asshole don't do that naturally. You gotta learn to work that. You're gonna get fucked in it. Even if, the way you cleaning yourself out. And if we had been taught those things properly, you would never have a vagina problem. You'd be able to expand the baby. Y'all be able to flow with each other. You talk to your baby before you get pregnant to bring that child in, then during the pregnancy. And y'all make an agreement a certain day and time. Look, I'm tired now. I want you to come out. Or there's like different teas, like I think what Buchu tea. There are different teas that can induce labor. You can do it on your own if you want to pick the birth date of the child, which you should have done anyway when you got pregnant, and the vagina will relax because you talking to the baby. Y'all got an agreement. Them children hear you. I know because when I was pregnant, I talked to my child. And when I went into labor, I told my child. I was so tired of dealing with my grandmama and the drama and shit that they had going on, and it was hot. And I remember sitting there. I was so tired of the bullshit. I just went out on the porch. I was fat as hell. Uh, it was just they people kept saying I was gonna have a boy 'cause I was stomach, even though I was real fat because I was depressed. I used to eat all the time. My stomach was long, like dipping low. And older women can look at your shape, and they can look at the shape of your stomach. Even if you too goddamn big, the real shape, they can see the outline of it. They'll take that's gonna be a boy right there, or that's gonna be a girl right there, because the stomach's sitting high, shooting out, the navel in, the navel out, the navel to the left. It's black women that could read that goddamn shit and be right than a motherfucker. They kept telling me, they said, no, she dragging. That stomach long and dip down like that and sticking out, and then they, let me see your stomach. It's women that could read your body and read your stomach and tell you, See, if y'all think that's funny, you don't know what the y'all don't know nothing. Y'all know the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all ain't been around no real southern women and one of them swamp women's that really got their true discernment born like that. Them two heads are born like they said with a veil over their goddamn it face, which is basically an extra membrane on their face. They'll sit there and look at you and tell, even if you ain't pregnant, you'll be pregnant soon. And your first child gonna be this, and then you're gonna have two more, and they gonna be that. And the shit be true, because they talk, yeah, you're gonna have stomach long. Look at it, and they make me turn to the side. I turn to the side, and they start escaping it, just like looking and reading it. And the older women all the way around, that's a boy right there. It was early. I wasn't even that big. That's a boy, huh? And that's what I had. You should get in touch and know your body, know those things, but we don't have the wisdom. We don't have the wisdom of people that's supposed to groom a woman on how to be a goddamn woman and how to eat, walk, talk, fuck, suck. Oh, it's supposed to be some shame in that, but that's a natural part of life. So if they don't teach you how to do it, you still gonna goddamn it do it, but you're gonna be a bad hoe. You're gonna be a halfway dick sucking hoe, a part time hoe that really ain't, really chief and shit. See, you supposed to chief and be the president of dicks, goddamn it. You supposed to be in vagina power and be the president and pilot your goddamn it pussy now. And see, you pick the pilot to sit in the cock seat to rock the cock. See, you know what? See, I wasn't even this ain't on my mind. I don't even know why the bullshit on my mind, cause that's not where I wanted to go with this here shit right here. Y'all gonna have to donate more if y'all want me to get into the nasty talk. You can see this education. Cause see, it took me this long. It was a waste of my time. Wasted so many years. It took finally this phase of my life to get comfortable with my pussy and with my ass and my mouth and my body, man. Just to claim that shit. And just rise up and stand up in that shit. And that's with not even living no man. I've been celibate for years. You can be in a relationship and still be lonely and not fucking. Cause my ex was so fucking dirty and a sick ass mental ill narcissist that still stalked me, goddamn it. And it ain't gonna be no going back to that bullshit. at all. And he used to like to try to put me down and say shit to make me unsure and insecure in my pussy and unstable. But then you want to control it and don't want nobody else to motherfucking have it because they know you got little girl wounds and childhood issues and shit. That's okay, Latoya, because if I find out, because I know my assistant sleep, and that's all it is, I ain't coming back with this right here. You know, I'm going to cut it off, goddammit, because I don't deserve that shit. All this shit they coming over here asking me and the shit I'm talking about, that they ain't getting nowhere else. I'm not going to keep on motherfucking getting my goddamn knowledge away. You know, it's a shame that it took me this age to really get comfortable with who I am. And y'all need to be taught that as little girls. We should be confident in our power as little girls because they teach boys to fuck everything. But then they teach little girls to keep their leg closed. So how's that going to work out? You can't fuck. You ain't getting no experience. You not, and I'm not saying you should physically be out there fucking under 10 and all that shit. That's not what I'm saying. But you should still be taught the game. Because if an Asian woman or any other woman got her daughter walking with a banana, she ain't got her fucking no men. But she's still teaching her anatomy and physiology and the art of fellatio and the art of really goddamn wrecking a nigga dick. You know, making the nigga where he can't control himself. Well, she goddamn it control it without any sexual intercourse. She should know that it's safe to do that because that's what your pussy built for. That's what it made for. To be full and stuck. Goddamn it, somebody got to do it, goddamn it. I mean, and you just laying there getting fucked and being a victim and being played on because you don't know what the fuck they're doing. You don't know who you are and what the fuck you got, and you taught to be shamed more and put that. No, that's not the way it's supposed to be. But men taught to be proud of their little dick. They look, hold your little dick and piss out there on that tree. My damn son and my nephews and shit, they out there 2 years old. He 2 years old, but he think his dick is the best goddamn it toy. It's better than Mattel, goddamn it, better than G.I. Joe. He out there 2 years old. It's snowing outside. This little nigga out there grabbing his dick. Woo, look at me, mommy. I'm peeing in the snow. Nigga out there making figure eights and goddamn ice skating figures and shit and goddamn lining the tree with piss and zigzag marks and shit up against the side of the goddamn pit. You know, fucking the tree up and shit, pissing and dousing all on the tree bark and shit. You can't tell them little boys that they dick is not motherfucking wonderful and a true goddamn thing of art. Like yeah, skeet skeet. Don't they be proud of that shit? Them grown men will tell them, hold your dick. Oh, piss over there on the sidewalk, goddamn it. Piss over there in the bushes. They whip that motherfucker out. You think they looking around feeling shame? Uh-uh. Because men tell them early, get some pussy. What you something they be telling they dick got a future? Wait a minute. Don't they tell them? They be practicing on street. Then they, you know, if they really got a lot of piss in them and feeling good about gripping their dick and shit, the little boy, they jack that motherfucker up and burn it up in the goddamn air. Just like they got a goddamn gasoline pump shooting gas in the goddamn hole in the car. They sitting there, so since it's so black, then get the fuck out of over here. You know, sitting there praising they shit. You know, greasing and oiling they shit. Wanna show a bitch they shit. But us, oh, you hide that and yeah, you know, and you a hoe if you get to somebody. Well, they home with somebody. Because all these women ain't holding. All these little girls ain't holding it. Just like you see they teach these babies and these pampers and get it, Shay Shay. Get it, throw it, goddamn it, Kiki. Real bitch can't even go in there and change her goddamn it pot. But in there throwing her ass and one of them pedophiles licking they damn mouth. That's not what I'm goddamn it talking about. But grown women walking around here getting played on the use, getting dick whooped, and ain't goddamn it pussy whooping and throwing it back. You see what I'm saying? And that's not what you give to everybody. That's not what I'm saying. See, vagina power is an art. It's a class. It's a vibe, bitch. It's a whole image. And when you in vagina power, you know what you got. Everybody can't hit that. Everybody can't touch that. Everybody can't see that. It's the energy. And you learn to manifest your divine masculine. Like a divine masculine, know the power of his dick. He only manifests his divine feminine in a high value female. Like you value, like you're attracting a high value male. You don't fuck with that low. That's right. I'm no throwing it back. God damn it. Not throwing it back. Throwing it back. God damn it. Uh-uh. What else? I was trying. Why the hell I get into this here? I'm talking about current events and stuff that Nipsey gave me. That's confirmation and shit. Yes, and water. Yes, I think I put it up there earlier in the community forum. I think it was two boys. Turn on your light and stay the fuck out of my business. When you pay my bills and you pay my light bill, you can tell me what to fucking turn on and off. Other than that, kiss my motherfucking ass. Um, it was at a bridge or something. I think two boys were swimming a couple of days ago. Hey, Shirley. Either one of them drowned or the other one almost drowned. And that stood out to me, and that reminded me what Nipsey had told me before when he said, y'all need to watch these federal parks and stay out of these federal parks and don't go near certain water like Lake Lanier because there are certain ancestors, they'll flip them on you because they're hungry and they need light and they need to feed and they're going to look for the light of a soul, the heaviness and the depth of a soul, the music in a soul, and they can pick up on and feel the souls close by that are inside of a human body. And I noticed that water took those children. Took one, I think it was going to take the other. And you all women especially, and the ones that have children and babies. I'm not saying men should not, but for some reason the divine feminine and the one that's coming into her divinity, you need to watch the way you are around certain bodies of water and look up the history of the water. Is it a suppressed town? Is it a people that were treated as slaves? Were they murdered? Was that a city? Did this a man-made lake? Did they drown them? Did they drown the city of resources and then live over it? The whites live over it and put another name on it, and you got all these physically dead people with living souls in the water trying to still stay alive to get their story heard or get rescued or to tell because they may not understand what happened to them, and to suck in souls to get the life of souls with a certain type of blood type and a certain level of melanin because they know. You can't tell them who you are and who you not because they read blood. Soul no, blood no, spirits no. And there's certain water sources that'll feed, and then the water sources you drinking out of, the municipalities that you're in, here the rats come again. They talking because they, for some reason, they showing me they are always around water treatment plant and sewage treatment plant and landfill. That's where they at. And they telling me, was it Dr. Yamoto or some, y'all can find it, even if I'm getting the name wrong. It was an Asian doctor that did experiments with water and plants and feeding the water to plants that had listened to real heavy erratic rock music, and that had the word hate written on the side of the plastic jug, love written on the side of the plastic jug. Nipsey's telling me to tell y'all, just like when I began this show, when I started telling you about different numbers and times and playing with them if you like to gamble and you like to play the numbers. I'm not really good at playing them. I don't really like playing numbers. It's a waste of money to me. But I've seen people sit down and calculate and strategize, and mathematicians, and they do it every day. They put a little something on every day and they make a lot of money, or they make steady money. I don't know. don't see the value in it. I mean, it's good when people hit, but those percentages are still low. And then you spend more, unless you hit for millions or something, you spend more than you make. But people that like to do it, that's why I mentioned those, and you can switch them around any kind of way. If you're looking at the clock and you always see a certain number, I want you to start playing with that right now while you drinking something with water in it with a label on it. There are different codes on there. You know what? I was gonna say I'm gonna come back and release all that, but then I said, baby, you put his name right, Latoya. I probably didn't say it right. You can see it on YouTube with the Asian doctors and experiments with words on water. They telling me to tell y'all need to have your candles lit, your for whatever purpose, your ancestor altar up there, your food and your water. I want you to start carrying, label it first for whatever your purpose is for the water. It could be kill cancer in my body, heal from a hysterectomy or stop a hysterectomy, heal my organs, my beauty, restore my hair, restore my skin. One for money, one for love, one for good fucking. I mean, it could, but look, whatever you want. Protection of my child, and you had them children drink that. They got to read the label first and understand what it's for, along with your magic seals and your protection rights and your uncrossing bath. You want to even put that in for your flow wash label. What it's for money, for success. Wipe your money in it and have a certain time during the day I mean, please don't ask me if I heard of mommy water. Are you serious right now? I mean, that doesn't even make any sense to ask me that. Why would I not know? And you can set up as many jugs with as many names. I want y'all to experiment with this. That's what he told me to tell y'all to experiment this and realize your power and pay with it, because especially for your period, for your menstrual cycle, for your healing, for uncrossing, for protection, it will do and make your war waters and anoint your yards, your porches, put it in your flow washes. You want to do your cleansing right now. You want to do your uncrossing flow washes. You want to do your uncrossing bath. You want to do it on your children's. You want to bring in light and money right now and prosperity. This is the time and it's now. Clean yourself off, especially if you're having problems sleeping. You're not feeling good. You don't know why. It ain't nothing physically wrong with you. If it was something wrong with you, you done got it fixed and you still feel like somebody's trying to destroy you with voodoo and black magic or take something from you and jealousy. Okay, now see what I just come to me. I'm going to do a private audio file, and for people that get the necklaces or any sages, anything from me, or if you just want to pay for it, it can be there. Give a donation for it to give you certain codes to put on your water before you drink it. You can get you a water bottle, a little small, regular size, 8 ounce, 16-ounce bottle of water. You going to work. You write out, a little piece of paper, the number code on there I'm going to give you, and what it's for. Tape it on there with some clear tape so that every time you drink out of it, I want you to repeat that number to yourself. Or you can repeat it out loud, whisper it so everybody don't know your business and don't see that. Keep it in your pocketbook or something. And then you sip on that right there. And you see that manifesting and put the water back down in your bag. So I'm like, ooh, what this is? Don't worry about what the fuck it is. Don't snatch it and put it in. Don't answer. God damn it. Because if you supposed to know and you on my goddamn it frequency, you'll know what the fuck time it is. These same numbers on this damn watch. You got them numbers in a frequency right down on that goddamn it bottle. I mean, they make it clear because I want you to look at that one. Hey, beautiful Corey. You got it right there. Oh, I'm going to give it to you anyway. Cause you know what what we privately doing, goddamn it now. Uh that's where Nipsey said we need to go. And where the numbers go, they also go into crypto. They also go into money because that's what numbers. You're dealing with numbers. And we need to get heavy on this right now. Now, I don't know what it means, but I'm just telling you what the goddamn man said, goddamn it. And I'm just being obedient to the spirit and repeating this shit. You want to have things around you. It's time for us to clean house and get junk and clutter out. It's time to do the whole revamping of the house and the curtain and all that and wash everything down. Wash your drawers down. Hell, you fucking a nigga that you don't stop fucking, burn your drawers. Don't throw them in the trash can, burn them. Buy you a new set of goddamn it drawers. Do your cleanse and your vaginal steam clean and shit. Clean your ass, your mouth, your teeth. Go get your teeth clean. Get all of that. Feelings, whatever need to be replaced in your body and your ass, do it now. If you got a man that's spiritually clean and you with him, then both of y'all need to do the cleaning. If you're gonna keep him and he wanna keep you and wanna rise and ascend, this is a very powerful time to ascend. You need to set up your meditation and your prayer and your burning. Whether you are lighting your sage and stuff, you ain't got to walk through the house with it because I can't breathe it all. Like I got my ceiling fan on there, my window open, cause I can't breathe all that goddamn shit. Now it's affecting me. So I put it out. Y'all see I have it outside. But you run it through the house, open all the windows, flush everything out of there. But don't do it if you got little children. Just take it outside. You want to do this very powerful. I don't know. And see, says something about mountain time. It's showing me a mountain. If you live near mountains and water, or if you can go on a retreat and get near there, and a safe place, that's really good right now to do. We're going from spring and into summer. I told people, especially ones that get these products, because it's going to get hot. I want y'all to get out here and shake y'all ass and dance and shit with that gold cream on. I got so much of it right now. Y'all better holler at me if y'all want some of it. Braid your hair real pretty or style however you gonna style it. Put that goddamn oil on your scalp, cause it just take a little bit, goddamn it. That hair grow oil, cause I done made it where you gon' feel it. You can put a little bit on your leg and on the small of your back, your pressure points. It gonna open your ass, goddamn it, and then you gonna open these niggas up, goddamn it, for this summer, cause see you need to be walking around with you like a stallion in this bitch. And I don't care what your chronological age is. That ain't got nothing to do with the way you look. You want to be chiefing that pussy and goddamn it, chiefing these dicks for the summer, goddamn it. They ain't got to fuck on you, but you want them to want to fuck on you, goddamn it. Be dripping with that gold, goddamn it, lotion on that I goddamn got, with that pure mank, not mink, or that mank oil and them other oil and anti-aging inflammatories and shit in there. Have it, let it dry on your skin. Then put you some damn short or where they can see them arms and see your legs and shit, or put your bikini on, or two-piece goddamn it short set. I'm talking about you gonna be goddamn saying something, bitch, cause ain't nobody gonna be looking like what the fuck you looking like wearing my shit. Had that hair together, had that shit goddamn it oozing on that body, so that light, or you up there a stripper, I don't give a fuck. You a goddamn prostitute. You need this oil on your titty and on your pussy, on your ass, goddamn it. So when you hitting that pole and that light hitting that skin, that glow glistening off, I'm talking about nigga dick gonna jump up and salute. He gonna let you see that mushroom tip, goddamn it, through his clothes. You gonna see it. I want y'all sexy and bad than a motherfucker for the summer. I ain't jealous and I ain't no goddamn hater. I want all y'all glistening and shining in this motherfucker, goddamn it, like you a piece of goddamn gold money, huh? Like you a gold piece in this bitch. Oh, you want to bring all that Jezebel and that Lilith out? Fuck that shit. That, you know what I like, that goddamn that Jezebel oil, okay? And take some of that fluid after you done cleaned your pussy out, and take a little bit of it, mix it with that perfume that go and hit. You know what, I shouldn't say that, but fuck it. Hit them pressure point on the back of your leg, back of your goddamn ankle, in your pulse point and shit. and let that goddamn pussy and energy shit pulse out with that 24K gold, or just stand there. Act like you don't know what you doing, goddamn it. Nigga standing there going crazy. Act like you don't see it. Act like you don't hear it, goddamn it, because you saying something. You want that vibration in your aura to say something to the nigga. While that aura talking, you want your mouth quiet. Like, they be like, what wrong? Have you saw that nigga look? Oh, see who? Doing what? Girl, you want to order some sandwich and some french fries and shit, and give me some of them hot dill pickle to go with it, goddamn it, some of them hot Cheetos. Let me crunch it up, goddamn it, get that Mexican goddamn it dessert they be making in this motherfucker, goddamn it. I like you don't see it. Like you don't know, goddamn it. I've been working out the past few days getting it ready, mixing these new creams up for y'all. Got something for y'all. Because I want you to put it on these nigga goddamn it. I don't think masturbation is bad. I just think you don't want to overdo it, especially if it's a man. You don't want to jack off. You don't want to ejaculate every time you masturbate. You want to ejaculate, pull the energy back up through your brain and circulate it like the Mantak Chia principle. You don't want to get it all out and calm too goddamn much. You don't want to give all your energy. If you do, you want to, if you just feel like you gotta calm, that's fine. That's your body. That's your right. You own your body. But you want to pull your energy back and meditate, and you want to ground into the ground and ground into the earth and expand and pull all your energy back up in you, and with your diet and with your focus, let it be an intention on it. Don't just be doing it to doing it. Is you what, you ejaculating for a new car? You're ejaculating for a raise? You're ejaculating for a new house? You're ejaculating for a new nigga? You see what I'm saying? It should be a purpose in this shit. You see what I'm saying, Latoya? A hot, not a pickle, a hot goddamn it, D pickle. Cause you hot as fuck. A hot bitch standing outside, goddamn glistening with 24K gold on, sucking on and eating on a goddamn deal pickle. Niggas looking at you, act like you don't see it, and you act like you don't know the fuck you doing. Smacking and popping your mouth, goddamn it. See, that's the hot girl shit that I'm motherfucking talking about. A hot pussy, a 24K hot deal pickle pussy that you ain't giving to everybody, but you want them to want that shit though. You want them niggas to be choosing. See, you ain't running behind no nigga choosing them. See, you in vagina power, so they choose and see. And see, when you got it like that and you in your power, then you stand back and you make a decision, but you only pick high value men's. Goddamn, not men's in this bitch. Now, y'all want to know some more? Goddamn, hit my catch out. Make it clap, because I'm getting this shit together. Rat, not right. Rat, nah. Goddamn it. And when my sister talk to me tomorrow, she let me know y'all done goddamn get that catch out. Then I'm going to bring it bike, not back, bike in this bitch. I love y'all.